Hey, what is up guys? It is King Alpha here and welcome back everyone to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're going to be going over some gameplay that was shown at Gamescom. If you guys missed it, today was a huge reveal. They ended up revealing like 30 games or whatever. And one of those games was Modern Warfare 3. We got to see an entire like mission, the very first mission in the campaign. We already made a video on that. Go check it out if you guys want to see that. But they also showed a few clips of gameplay that we're going to break down today, go over, talk about, give our thoughts. So feel free to drop your thoughts and opinions on everything you guys see in today's video down in the comment section down below. Let us know how you guys are feeling about it. Honestly, I'm quite excited, and I think you guys are really going to like some of the stuff that we talk about in today's video. But if you guys do, drop a like, subscribe, and ding that bell so you guys don't miss out on any future videos. And of course, check the description for all social links to our main gaming channels and stuff like that. So if you guys want to support us even more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's go. Oh, gameplay.
Gameplay?
Okay. Okay, we're seeing a lot.
Like me and you like stealth,
Yo, self revive? Yo, is that a DMZ chest? DMZ chest?
suppress weapons, complete all the objectives without the enemies ever
This
knowing
is
you were
very
there.
different.
But if you want to go in loud,
That mini
you
map's like a
can
Model for
strap on
2019
armor
map.
plates, you can go and hit the enemy head
Is that the
on,
Warzone
and
bridge?
open combat missions will support it.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
can
Was that a different camera
vehicles,
for
you
riding
can
the
leverage
ATV?
tacticals,
different camera.
lethals, you can even
You saw a
use your
gas
favorite
container, bro?
kill
Like
streaks
fucking,
in campaign.
Yeah.
like real
Now,
thing?
open combat missions
Can you
are
do that in the
really
raids?
important to our campaign story, and they're going to work
A
seamlessly
Holager?
with
Oh,
those
what are
epic
those dots on
cinematic
this map?
missions that Call of Duty fans know and love. And tonight we want to show you
Ooh,
an
was that the
exclusive
classic
first
armor
look at one of
break?
these epic cinematic
Yo, got
missions.
cruise missile,
Okay,
man?
set it up for us, Shelby. What are we going to see? This
Okay,
is
well that's
start of
it.
the game, right?
That's all again. That's all they showed.
Yeah. Alright, now we gotta go back frame by frame and look at all this.
Yeah.
Alright, so in this first little image here, it looks like, I believe this is dam area, like in Verdansk, could be wrong. We see, if you look at the mini map, it's like foggy, and as he goes through the mini map, it actually like reveals the area around him. That's kind of cool. I don't know. We'll have to see how that works in the campaign. Dude, imagine. Okay, so you know in like DMZ and Warzone how the map gets foggy sometimes,
Yeah.
like on Vondel the fucking Roland. Imagine if it covered up your mini map.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's a campaign only thing.
It's like
We can
you can't
also
see like
see.
UAV pings either, you know, through it.
Yeah. We can also see here that he has the Holager. I believe that's how you pronounce it. This gun is coming back. That's our first look at one of the new guns. He's got the spotter scope, which interestingly enough is not a piece of lethal or tactical. In Modern Warfare 2, it was a lethal or tactical option that you use, but this is just on the D-pad. That probably just for the mission here. It may not be the spotter scope. It may be like some kind of streak or something. It could be specific to this mission. I'm not sure, but just pointing that out here that it is a D-pad stroke instead of being an actual tactical, which I don't know, something to point out. The HUD pretty much the same. You can see where the field upgrade would be. The actual font used for the ammo count, I don't know if you noticed, is different. That is definitely a different count. I actually kind of like it. But yeah, HUD very simplistic. Just there in the bottom right. Nothing really else is extracted here. I mean, graphic wise, looks pretty cool. I mean, you can see the reflection of like the tail lights on that car there on the right side reflecting back. Looks very, very good. So next snippet here, we've got somewhere, I'm not sure where this is at, a guy zip lining with a shotgun in hand. Same thing. So I don't think it is mission specific because this guy also has the spotter scope on his D-pad. So I don't know. We'll have to get an explanation on that at some point, hopefully, because that's kind of weird. Looks like he has. I can't tell if it's a smoke or of a flash. It looks like a flash, but it's thick like a smoke, so I'm not sure. He's got throwing knives, like I said, a shotgun. And again, the mini map. Look at the detail on the mini map, dude. Does that not look like a Google Earth like
Yeah,
3D?
fact, right? Yeah, it does.
That looks really cool. And I don't know if you noticed, there's a UAV icon on his map in the top right. There's an ammo depot icon and also a UAV icon, which is quite interesting. And if you continue up the clip, he zip lines up. Obviously, shotguns the guy at the top. And that's the end of the clip. But really interesting there that we're seeing the spotter
You also see
scope.
like when he's zip lining up, I think it's like the last frame. You see like I don't know if you said like a golden like you know how the crates and like DMZ the packages or whatever. There's like that icon there too,
Oh,
like the question mark.
oh, you're right. The weapon
Yeah, the
case.
weapon case.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I actually didn't spot that. Yeah, you're right. There for a split second, it does show the like DMZ weapon crate. Yo,
Mhm.
DMZ confirmed.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, that's actually really interesting. I wonder what that would be doing in campaign. I wonder if that's going to be something where it's your actual objective,
Yeah.
or being that it is a weapon crate. I wonder. We saw later in the trailer. We'll get to that clip here in a second, but it actually showed him opening up like
Yeah.
a golden crate, and there was like a maxed out weapon in there. I wonder if while you're doing a campaign mission, that's something that may be rare that you can find every now and
Sure.
then
Yeah.
that has like a decked out weapon in there. That could be really cool. So that's something you'll definitely have to look out for, I guess, while traversing through that campaign mission in different areas. Just keep an eye out on your minimap. So on this one, I mean, again, you can't really tell where we are. There, he's obviously next to some flames. He's got the EBR now. Again,
He's
spotter
like
scope
yeah.
being.
Maybe he also has
Oh,
goggles there
sorry.
too. No, I was just
Yeah,
saying he also has goggles there too.
NVGs.
Yeah.
And also again the spotter scope being used on the D-pad. He's got smokes again, throwing knife. Minimap doesn't really show anything. We've obviously got the LTV there. Self revive, which is popping up on the map, which I think is quite interesting that they're introducing the self revives into campaign. We've never seen that before. So well, I don't know. That's kind of interesting. Of course, an ammo depot right there.
Mhm.
We see him just walk up and try to take the self revive, which has a different icon than what it currently has. I don't know if you noticed too.
Yeah.
And if you look for a second, um, the ammo is not an actual ammo depot. He actually like when he goes to when he gets close to it, it pops up on the screen for a second. What does it say? Open item box.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Iron
not
box.
actually an ammo depot. Which it's kind of weird because it shows an ammo depot icon on the minimap, but it actually says open item box. So I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it just says that you open it and then the item is
Mhm.
ammo. I don't know, but I just wanted to point that out. That was kind of interesting that the ammo icon on the minimap is tied to a like orange crate there.
Okay, here, actually in the mini map, you can look. It's actually, he's like in a circle, and they're all red around him. There's the one circle, isn't red. Fuck, I can't see it. Is that like another like? If you look at the top of the mini map, like a white, sort of like a white
Yeah.
circle. You see that?
Uh, yeah. Is that just is it a layout of something or no?
Yeah,
That's not a
yeah. It doesn't look.
building.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, actually, I don't know. We see that later on too. I thought about that. When we go back to we'll see it here in a second. He's on the bridge.
Hmm.
There's two circles just like that on the map. I'm not sure what that is. But same thing here. We get to see a layout, which again we've already mentioned here that the minimap is definitely way more detailed. But I think this is the first time we can actually see like a full building. You see how much more detailed that
Oh
building is?
yeah.
Like if and again we know that the campaign is going to be a lot more, it's not like fully open world, but it's going to be a lot more open and you're free to decide what you want to do and how you want to play everything. So I think it's kind of cool that you can see what the building is going to look like once you get inside, so you can kind of
Yeah, like
actually
that.
plan
How big the rooms are
ahead.
gonna be.
It was Black Ops 3. I don't know if you remember. There was co-op campaigns.
Yeah.
We've never seen that again. I don't know why. I think that was really cool. That's something I would like to see again. And I think with these modern warfare games, it would work so well with how tactical these are. So I don't know. Fingers crossed one day that comes back, but
Hmm.
probably not in this game. But yeah, if that continues with Warzone and DMZ, like if we get this updated mini map, honestly, like that would be really really nice because being able to see in detail, the building. We'll have to see how it works with like multi floored buildings, and how much that will help. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But honestly, I mean, I know it's just a mini map, but that could actually be a huge feature. And of course, once again, he's got the spotter scope, NVG, smokes, throwing knife, and he is actually using the self revive right here, as we can see. So
Yeah, look at that
obviously,
shotgun icon right there on the ground.
yeah, new shotgun icon.
Shotgun.
But yeah, I think that's interesting. The mini map definitely seems interactive now, where the fog doesn't clear until you go like into it. When you are downed, it's actually red around you now to I guess indicate that you're almost dying, which is what I'm thinking. It could be something else, like there's actually, I don't know, maybe some kind of smoke or something around
Yeah.
him. But in my mind, it would be that he's, low HP or whatever. But I think that's kind of cool that they're adding something kind of new to that. Yeah, nothing really much to talk about this next scene here. It's only like 2 seconds long. It basically just shows him armoring up. So we've seen a few missions in Modern Warfare 2 where armor is something that you can actually do. So I assume that will just return. I haven't seen any armor icons at all, so it doesn't seem like it's going to be something that's always there. It's probably just going to be a few selected missions where your character actually has the ability to armor up, but nothing really new there.
I mean, it looks like he's actually you can see a plane in the background, so it looks like this is gonna be after the plane crash, after like the no Russian mission.
Oh,
You can actually see the
interesting.
blue
You
fire plane
think?
in the back. Yeah, if you like kind of like slowly go up, like after he puts the armor on, he goes like over. He looks like over the the hill. You can see the plane on fire in the background. So this could be after the no Russian mission after it crashes.
I think personally that's a hell of a stretch. I highly doubt. But I mean, it's plausible. You never know. It could be. You know, I don't know. It seems a little crazy,
Hmm.
for them to do that. But I don't know. I mean, you're right. It totally could be. So yeah, I don't know. That actually kind of gets me interested in that. I don't know. Maybe it is. We'll have to wait and see.
Hmm.
In the next scene here, we're seeing another one of these boxes, and this is what I was talking about earlier. I didn't see the mini map at the time, but now we actually so this confirms what I said.
Hmm.
He goes up to that weapon crate, which is on the map. He opens it up, and out comes a fully decked out MTZ 556. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like the ACR, but it's got underbarrel grenade launcher, hybrid sight, stuff like that.
Hmm.
Once again, spotter scope. It's been there the whole time. And I don't know if this was just for the campaign, but if you look, he has 61 noob tubes.
Hmm.
That I don't know why that would be there. I'm sure that's not gonna be in the game. That's just something funny I noticed. Of course,
61.
smokes again. Does he have throwing knives? What does he have as in his right?
I can't
And his
tell.
lethal. I can't tell because of
Logo.
the logo. I can't tell what that is. It kind of, is that a Molotov maybe? Uh, no, that is not a Molotov. I don't know what that is. Okay, it's something new there. I've never seen that icon before. But yeah, on the mini map we can see some different like pings. And then of course we can see there is a weapon crate here, and there's another one over there somewhere. So yeah, weapon crates seem to be a really cool thing that we're gonna have, which kind of gives you a weapon. Again, I'm just amazed by how detailed this mini map is, bro.
Facts.
Holy cow, that is really, really good. All right, next clip here. He's using the gun that he just picked up. He's shooting at a guy. Once again, he's got the spotter scope, shock sticks, Simtexes, 51 noob tubes. Mini map, we see those pings returning again. We see another weapon crate, another ammo box. There's armor, so I guess the armor depots are returning. There's a sentry gun. Again, dude, the level of detail in that mini map is insane. Like you see the car, the doors are open on the car. Like, dude, the detail in that is insane.
Damn.
Um, yeah, so we see him shoot that guy there. It looks like he drops an AK-74U is what it looks like. He kind of turns around. We're on the bridge now, from the first shot that we looked at earlier. Pulls out the noob tube. Noob tubes the guys on the bridge, which I complain about this a lot in Modern Warfare 2, that the RPGs and noob tubes are kind of trash. But if you look, And it could be again just for the campaign, maybe even in Modern Warfare 2 in the campaign they were pretty trash. But like that whole part of the bridge blows up when he uses the noob tube. So they definitely seem to be a lot more powerful than they were previously. But yeah, he shoots it, the car blows up, huge explosion, kills everyone there. So definitely they seem to be a lot more lethal than they have been in the previous game. Once again, returning with the spotter scope. At first I said I don't think it's gonna be something that's just there, but in every mission we've seen, it's there. So I guess it is. C4 this time, still smokes. Wait, no, the other ones were flashbangs because that is definitely a smoke.
Okay.
The other ones were something because that one is 100% a smoke. So I'm not sure what the other ones were. Minimap doesn't really show anything. It looks like it's either fog or we're near water. And it's got to be fog because it shows we're like in water right now, so it's got to
Yeah.
be some kind of fog or something. Again, the our player's minimap looks just like the ones from Modern Warfare 19. This ATV, of course, we're putting a C4 on it. And the ATV, is it just me? It looks a lot more detailed. It looks a lot more detailed than usual. But yeah, puts the C4 on the ATV, and then he begins. And we are playing. It looks like Captain Price here. He's got the boonie hat on. Proceeds to drive it off the cliff, blows up the helicopter, and then we actually get a better look at that M4, and that is 1000% the one. It looks nothing like the M4 from Modern Warfare 2. So I don't know, maybe they do add another M4. I don't know, I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we see the chopper, he blows it up. We get a look around the area. It's hard to say. This probably takes place somewhere in Verdansk. You can actually see the chopper on the mini map. It looks
Yeah.
really strange. And you can notice that the chopper is with that ping icon that we saw earlier. And in the last mission, we saw several of those. So I think that's
Oh.
what it's going to be like. I think it's going to be. If you remember back in 2019, there was a mission where you like rappel down a mountain and you've got to go in solo and like do some stuff, but it was kind of like that where you could choose what to do first. And I
Okay,
think
it's
it's
like
going to
that.
be like yeah, I think it's going to be like that where for that mission whatever at the dam like you get dropped in, you're there and there'll be like 10 different pings on your map and then you choose how you take it, where you go, and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Which again, I think is so cool, like just being able to have that freedom and do everything how you want to do it and do what you want to do first. And I think it'd be really cool if we're not just alone and we actually have AI with us that we can lead and stuff like that. Like we're the team leader for once instead of them just doing their own thing and messing up what we do. I think that would be kind of cool as well. This is actually our very first look at the brand new firing stance. If you guys don't
Oh,
know,
yeah.
they said there is a brand new firing stance in the game. It is basically a mix between sprinting and like walking, but you can still shoot. And they elaborated on it and basically said, imagine in like Modern Warfare 2 when you use a canted laser and you ADS and your gun's kind of tilted to the side and you're shooting. It's basically that. You just don't have to have a canted laser to be able to do it. So you are basically hip firing, and again, I think it's kind of a dumb thing. Why not just allow us to fire from the hip while running or sprint walking, whatever? They have to add this so-called new feature where you lean from the hip and you do it. I don't know. I think it's kind of a dumb way to just add, running and shooting. But yeah, so our first look at that, you can see it's actually pretty accurate. It seems more accurate than a normal hip fire. All of his bullets are pretty much going right where he's looking. We kind of get like a third person shot of him moving. And then we move on to the shot I was talking about. If you go to where he's at on the truck, of course we see him. He's got the hologer.
Oh, yeah, I see
I
it.
think this is from the same game we saw earlier. But there's those two like white circles on the mini map there. I don't know what that means. Um, one of them's around the truck. I don't. It's definitely not the truck, obviously, but I don't know what that would mean. Why it is that. And you can also notice too, he hasn't taken any damage. His screen is not red, but his mini map is still red. So I think that confirms that it is not tied to your health, I guess. because he didn't take damage, but it's still red, so that's kind of weird. I think the clip we saw earlier possibly could be different. He's holding the shotgun, shotguns this guy. We see a bunch of armor around the place, and you can see there in the bottom left that he can actually hold armor this time. He can hold up to one. Again, spotter scope there to the right. So not too big of a clip here. Also, a brand new icon we've never seen before. If you look at the minimap, I don't even know how to describe that icon. It's got like a black outline around it with some kind of
Yeah.
white symbol in the middle. Over there to his right. I don't know what that is. I don't have the slightest clue, but that is definitely the first time we've seen that icon. So very intriguing there. You can see he slides, pulls out the cast off 7.62, kills this other guy. Nothing really too special here.
I just want to bring up,
So
we actually do have some more gameplay. Charlie Intel put out a tweet of like a 9-second clip of basically saying there's ledge hanging, and then you kind of can see like some other stuff.
Alright guys, last little clip here. We just found this on Twitter. Actually, we were just about to end the video, but Charlie Intel actually tweeted something out. This was something that was not in today's reveal at all, so I'm not sure where this came from. But he tweeted this footage out saying that ledge hanging was obviously back in Modern Warfare 3. We were already aware that it was back in Modern Warfare 3. They did clarify that it will be a lot faster and not as annoying as it was in Modern Warfare 2, which I'm very glad to hear, bro, because I hate this feature in Modern Warfare 2, but I'm a little bit more hopeful for it. Once again, he's got the spotter scope, and also I do want to say that Charlie Intel replied to someone's comment. They said, "Why are there mini maps in campaign?" Charlie said basically that the mini maps are for the open combat missions. So, I don't know if this means that every mission will have a mini map or if it's specifically just the ones where you're like by yourself. And then you're going into an area, it's open, and you obviously need a mini map to see what's around you. So I'm not sure. It We do know there's over half of the campaign missions, or half the campaign missions, are going to be open world. So at least half this campaign you're going to be playing by yourself. Which again, I think is interesting from a story standpoint. Like, who are we going to be playing as? Who is this one guy that we're playing as? Is it going to be, the different task force 1-for-1
Right.
operators? Like maybe at some point in the game they all have to split off and do different objectives, and then we cut to each of them and what they have to do, and then they come back together. I'm not sure, maybe. But I think that's kind of interesting. That a lot of these missions will be by ourselves. But of course, the mini map, again, amazing detail, but kind of just shows us the same thing that we've already seen. He's got the silenced X21 auto. Again, Modern Warfare 2, we've seen that before. Ledge hangs, though, kills a guy who looks like Hitman. Pulls out an Uzi.
Yep.
This, once again, is the same Uzi from Modern Warfare 2019. This is not in Modern Warfare 2, but it has the Modern Warfare 2 attachments on it. Kills this guy, looks down, kills some more people. Kills, even that guy, and then he begins to run inside. That's kind of the end of the clip. Really short, just 9 seconds here, but really cool to see this. The pistol does look different. I will say that X9 Auto, if you'll notice, when he actually ADSs and goes to kill the guy, it actually does look a little different than what it does, in this game that we currently have. But yeah, honestly, guys, I gotta say I'm loving the all the reveals so far. I'm really hyped for the campaign. It really does seem like this game's gonna have a lot better movement. It's not gonna be as restricting, and I'm very excited for these open combat missions. I think this is gonna be something that's gonna be really awesome and that a lot of people are gonna really love. Again, I can see some people not liking these because you are playing by yourself, and it'll be maybe a little bit slower and kind of weird just playing all these missions by yourself. But I think from a tactical standpoint, it'd be kind of cool. Like I said, I really wish not all of these were by yourself. Like, you're in charge, you can do whatever you want, but the AI would just follow you around. You wouldn't have to
Yeah.
follow them around.
If
So
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
or you get more
maybe that's
people in there.
something that we can see. Yeah, because it'll be kind of annoying if literally like half the campaign you're just playing by yourself, no one's talking to you. You're not, Ghost or Price isn't there with you. Like it's gonna be kind of weird. So I don't know. Hopefully they actually integrate it in a way that it makes sense. And it's not just like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm tired of doing these solos missions. I want the group back. You know what I mean?
As we're ending the video, if you guys did enjoy, appreciate you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new and do enjoy, check out the description to a link to the gaming channels. If you guys do want to see some more content from us, and check out yesterday's video of us actually reacting to the campaign gameplay that they showed. Go to that video and show it some love, drop a like. And until next time, we'll see you all later. Peace out.